Hey guys, Mr. Epi's Missing, bringing you episode 14 of Tales of Xillia. Last time, we made it through Colmar Trail after, well, Lord Klein went missing. And now, well, we're going to advance towards Bermia Gorge, after we view the skit, The Power of Tea Time.
Stay on guard. The enemy could be all around us.
Yes, ma'am.
How about we take a break? Would anyone care for tea?
This is hardly the time for tea.
Whatever do you mean? Here, I've steeped some of my finest blend.
Well, a moment's rest then. But stay vigilant.
This is good. It tastes like sunshine.
It's wonderful. Not just the flavor, but the aroma too.
It's my own special mix. The aroma comes from dried fruit peels.
That's peculiar. After just one cup, I feel completely energized.
I'm better than ever.
Such is the magic of good tea and idle conversation.
Alright, and with that, let's go ahead and view our Xillia more before we even continue. Alright, so for Jude, let's see, if I'm not mistaken, the thing we're looking for is over here. Oh boy. Alright. Well, might as well start trying to get this one out of the way. Yeah, unfortunately that's a required skill. Not that I really want or need it. And then also want to probably grab some of these skills and arts. Alright, and then for Mila, she will be getting Vitality and is expanding her Lilium Orb. Rowan will be getting Dexterity. Elise won't be getting anything. And Alvin will be getting Tornado Drive. Alright. And with that, I'm gonna just reevaluate skills because, you know, some people just have the skill points to spend. Actually, Mila got a decent amount of skill points in her most recent level up. Let's go ahead and throw TP combo support on again. Flash Guard. HP Restoration Guard. That'll be good. And, oh, well, I forgot to equip Rowan's many skills. Wow, he doesn't really have much in the ways of stat boosters, but whatever. Can get the guards. I'm not going to turn on point conversion because I would like Rowan to be living. Magic Guard, Combo Siphon. Let's see. I don't know if I've actually really talked about what Rowan does, but I will be using him for quite a bit. Basically, Rowan is a complete caster, which is why it's telling you, or why he has a skill that lets you change his HP to TP, is because he's such heavy casting. So level restoration is going to be super important. Immunity will be good. HP and TP gain, TP support. Conductor, that'll be good. Reduction, cute spell casting, absolute reduction. Gotta make sure he gets as much TP reduction as he can so he can cast more. Ooh, Mage Stun, I like it. Yep, he doesn't really have much else, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on Knife Revenge. And as for Release, turn on Psych and Solid Guard. Let's turn on Pal Hammer again. And then Alvin. Not that I really care as much because I'm not going to be using him unless I have to now that I have 5 party members. I want to keep Safety Net off because encounter links are good. Sure, let's turn those on. And then we're back at Jude. Alright, I'm going to just do a quick art reevaluation. Let's see here. I think I'm pretty happy with what I got. Alright, so let's go ahead and actually enter Bermia Gorge.
I've never seen anything like this.
This is one of the few liminal regions in Rashagal.
You don't expect us to climb this, do you? I don't even have hands!
Look out!
The military?
I suppose they don't want people seeing what they're up to here. Can you handle it?
I can't, I'm pinned down.
Oh! Super Pals, do something!
We need a distraction.
I'll draw the shooter's attention. You take care of the rest.
You're gonna be the bait? That's quite dangerous.
It'll be fine. Trust me.
Very well. We'll leave this to you.
Thanks.
How the hell did he dodge that? What?
Thank you.
Sudden dramatic saves are my specialty. It's a mercenary thing.
That feeling again. The same one from Fenmont.
What?
Lord Klein, so they were performing experiments on humans.
Stop. It'll tear your hand right off.
This device is just like the one that killed Professor House in the laboratory.
Are they trying to build a Spyrex weapon here too? They shouldn't be so easy to make.
Mila?
So this is why they gave up the search for us. A bit of knowledge is a big danger to these people.
The channeling circle being generated here isn't a closed type. I would assume the surplus spirit energy is flowing out from the top. If we enter the cavern from the top of the gorge and destroy the core producing the spirit arts,
Then we can save everyone.
Let's go.
Alright, so looks like we gotta try to reach the top of Bermia Gorge. This is probably one of the most confusing areas that, well, exist in this game. But before I talk more about that, or fight any of the enemies here, let's go ahead and view the skit, Noctigal's Consolidation of Power.
Whatever this crazy experiment is, do you really think King Noctigal himself is going to be running the show?
I do not know. The Noctigal of old would have fought on the front lines instead of dealing with intrigue behind the scenes.
Is that right?
Noctigal's a blue blood, but he didn't shy away from combat as he climbed the military chain of command. Although lately it looks like he's been more busy with political fights for power.
A pity to see him change so greatly.
What was that?
Ah, please disregard my ramblings. Regardless, Lord Klein is a great threat to Noctigal. Nothing is more threatening to a dictator than another individual with both wealth and growing popularity.
Alright, so we can actually climb up here and grab this chest. A seal ward, which will prevent, or has a chance of preventing art seal and skill seal and or whatever else what that was. I don't really see anything else up here. And this for sure I know is not the right way. So I might be getting a little lost here, so just be aware of that. Alright, so let's go ahead and loot some items. And also keep our eyes peeled for ivory treasures, because you never know where they might be. Although they're generally up. So, checking there. And let's go ahead and fight this big dude. Alright. So, I guess talking more about Rowan, he's going to be casting arts from the back mostly. And while Mila and Jude are going to be up. That's kind of how our party is going to be for a while. I'm going to basically be leaving Alvin out of it now because, well, we don't really need him anymore. Plus, I like having a good balance between physical and art. And, well, in Pokemon terms, special. In this game's terms, arts. Not really much more to say about that. Anyway, so let's go ahead and fight these green butterflies, which can be dangerous. And then as you can see, Rowan's just dropping bubbles and stuff on them. Alright, and we're almost out of our orange soup, so I'll be prepared to turn that into a, well, another item. I'm surprised that actually that I haven't really seen much in terms of loot, but this is a multi-part dungeon. It's not just this particular section. I think there's 4 sections to this, if I'm not mistaken. It's a lot less straightforward than Sapstrath Deepwood, so... Oh, I think I just found some Peachberry Blossoms. Awesome. So we can complete that quest when I get back.
You have big hands. Interesting.
So it's going to be a little... The only, I guess, issue with having like half physical and half art like I have, and with the way I have it kind of split up. Oh wow. I don't actually have food. I probably... Well, I think there might be a shop. But as I was saying, the only hard part is that if any enemies get on Rowan or Elise, then they're going to have a little bit more trouble than if it were Jude or Mila. Alright, so Rock is currently blocking this path. Broken Fang. And fight the turtle. So it looks like I might be going without food for a little bit while. Oh, and there's some Winjin here.
How unfortunate.
Alright. Just going to
Fantastic victory.
unleash attacks, and looks like we got a level 4 Rowan and Jude.
That wasn't too bad.
Never stop improving.
Alright.
Oh, and Alvin. But we don't care about Alvin. Probably. Let's see. I am very disoriented already. Looks like there's nothing good down there, probably. Alright, I think this is the only path that's actually available to us. So, moving on over here. Alright, let's see if I can't turn this into an encounter link over here. Get the 2 butterflies together. Sweet. Alright, so this will ensure that we get more bang for our buck, so to say. Stop. Stay off of them. Thank you. Alright, 2 more usages of gold soup, but we got the floor cleared. And what's in the chest? We got some Panacea bottles. Unfortunately, we are already full on those. I probably should have taken a quick look at my consumables and probably sold some of them if I'm full. Oh well. Alright. Let's see here. I think I'm going to just keep trying to turn these combats into encounter links because that'll make, again, more bang for our buck. Cool, I got the stun off. Which will make these turtles easier because these guys, if you couldn't tell, are very, well, guardy. If that's an adjective.
My sword rings true.
Alright, looks like we got at least a level up.
I hope I can get better. Don't worry, I'm here with you.
Alright, well, and looks like we got some hard scales. And in the bag we got some black feathers. Okay. Well, I know our destination is up, theoretically, of course. Also, one thing is that Mila's blade is actually really bad for this particular set because everything's kind of wind-based and she's got a wind sword equipped, so maybe be aware of that. Oh, I missed a chest down there. And actually, I should probably explore the lower floor as well because no doubt there's a bunch of good stuff down here. Alright, so we got a potato salad, which is kind of meh, but whatever. And I'm going to try to sneak up on the tortoise. Oop. Just holding circle will let you sneak. Alright, cool. This will make these guys a lot easier. Yeah. So pretty much everything here is going to be weak to earth-based attacks, and strong against wind-based attacks. This of course includes weapons with affinity towards a particular element. So I probably should have thought about that a little bit more, but Mila should be fine. We've got enough damage on us anyway, so. I'll also probably be trying to stay away from Final Gale, which is the main link dart I like using. Just because that is also wind and it's not going to be as effective.
A most excellent rhythm.
Okay. So, let's, I guess, keep going this way. I think I'm pretty much going to be out of food at this point, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but that might just be how that works out. Come on, turtle. There we go. Of course, the recommended strategy against the turtles would be to bring in Alvin so you can keep breaking, but I don't know. I just don't really like using Alvin personally. Plus, we already have 2 physical damage dealers, even though Mila can also do some heavy art damage as well. Okay. You know what? Let's use this.
I will fulfill my mission. No matter. Excellent.
Alright, and Mila got another level. Okay, I think that's actually it for down here, so I'm going to go ahead and start climbing back up. So whether or not we'll be able to finish this dungeon in this episode is a good question, just because I simply don't know how long this is probably going to take, especially since I'm kind of trying to collect everything, which includes a little bit of backtracking. Wind Cape. That might actually be good for this dungeon, considering how many wind-based enemies there are. But yeah, the only cost of that chest being I have to jump down and climb back up again. Okay, so now looks like we need to climb up there, or up this vine in particular. But I'm just going to do a quick check of everything. Aha! I free treasure. There we go. Looks like I've already collected this one before, but whatever. So, generally platforms will have a purpose to them. I say generally just because that's not always true. Alright, looks like we got an advantage on the tortoises.
Nice job.
It's not working?
A fantastic victory.
Okay. And in here we got a silver hat, which I think I might already have equipped if I remember correctly. I don't know. Well, let's see. Yep, Jude has a silver hat, so unfortunately that armor is not that good because I already have it. Okay, looks like my destination is over here actually. So let's go ahead and jump down here and check around. Okay, let's go to the northwest region of Bermia Gorge. Okay, so more enemies down here, a bunch of enemies up here. Let's see. There we go. Encounter link. Oh, we got a red bee guy. So let's try to take care of that. The bees I don't think actually have a oh, yep, they do. They do have earth weakness.
Over already?
Alright, looks like Jude, Rowan, and Alvin got a level.
That wasn't too bad.
Never stop improving.
Just keeps getting better.
Actually, yeah, now that I look at it, Alvin also has a wind-based sword. Generally, the swords are the same color as the element, so wind tends to be green. That kind of goes for enemies as well, if you couldn't tell. Alright. Well, some enemies. The tortoise definitely looks like it shouldn't. Well, I don't know. It definitely doesn't look Earth-based, even though it is.
Focus not working?
A most
I feel
And Elise got a level. Wow, we're leveling quite a bit, which is awesome. Okay, grab some more Peachberry Blossoms, which will help out with our Pinkus quest, even though we only need one of them. But I don't think on my first playthrough of this game...
place. It's all messed up.
It's a liminal region where multiple spirits.
Anyway, we'll get back to that conversation. But on my first playthrough of this game, I never actually found the Peachberry Blossom, so that's actually a quest I haven't completed yet, so no doubt there's probably more to that quest and it's not just the Peachberry Blossom, but I guess we'll see. So, I'll just be spamming my Earth Art and just try to be successful that way, because that's kind of how it's working. So, liminal regions, if that hasn't already been fully explained already, I feel like it might have been, but probably not, actually. But, liminal regions are basically regions in between spirit climbs, so a bunch of, like, crazy, weird shit happens when the two spirit climbs meet, causing Bermia Gorge to apparently be weird in that way. So let's see here. I think that's it for this particular section. Just collect the bag, which has some more money in it. Let's go ahead and start our long, long climb up. Oh, and there's a chest here, which we get a lavender. Awesome. Actually, I forgot that we had a couple of other herbs as well. So, basil and lavender. All on Jude, because Jude is the character we will always have access to. Okay, and there appears to be nothing on this section, so let's go ahead and move up and get back to where we were. There is a drop right here, which has a bag on it. So, for the sake of exploring everything, because I'm a completionist, more or less, I am going to grab that, which also means I'm going to have to jump all the way back down again.
Try to be merciful.
How unfortunate. My sword
But yeah,
is true.
so spam Cerberus Strike basically when you come here. You will be very successful thanks to type weaknesses and stuff. It's especially good to also use the linked art with Mila that comes off of that, because it's a good way to get past the heavy guarding and defenses of the tortoise monsters here. Climbing in this game is a little bit slower than I would like, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Alright, now how to advance is now the question. It's definitely not this way. Let's see. I think a good way to look at it is where are the enemies in this? That'll probably give us a good sign. Come on. Climb the thing. Alright, here's some more. Ooh! Ivory treasure. Elixir, awesome.
Pretty hard going, huh? You doing okay there?
I'll be fine.
Yeah, I feel sorry for Elise because everyone's got to climb this. It's not like everyone's like piggybacking off of Jude or anything. So everyone's got to climb this. I feel especially sorry for Elise, who's, well, she's got it rough because, you know, she's a small child trying to climb these large cliffs where if you, presumably if you let go, you would seriously injure yourself if this were going by real physics. But based off of some of the jumps we've made, probably not. But still, just the concept of it seems like it'd be very harmful. Alright, let's go ahead and climb up here, because even though I believe the way forward is over there... Ooh, a chest. There should actually be some stuff up here as well. Maybe? There should be stuff up here? Here we go. Here's something. 3,000 gold. Alright, that was kind of worth it. Let's go ahead and jump down.
Was that truly necessary? My back is barely holding up as it is.
Haha. Oh, Rowan, you're so old. Fancy ribbon. Let's go ahead and check Elise. She's already got one on. So we can move forward into the northeast region of Bermia Gorge. Alright, poison stinger. And, well, we have a save point, which means that we're probably getting very close to our destination.
How unfortunate. You have big hands.
The nice thing about Rowan's like little water art that you saw there is that it will hold enemies in place. And actually, if you look at the minimap, when I get out of this, you'll see that there's actually a yellow circle, which means that that's the way we can go. So I'm assuming that's probably where we're supposed to go. Alright, and we don't have room for life bottles. Alright. I would really love to have food for this, but unfortunately that's just not going to be able to happen. So, I'm actually going to cut this episode a little bit short. Thank you guys for joining me. Next time, we're going to go ahead and, well, try to save everyone. See you guys then.